What up, Deontay? With Deontay's reviews, last night we had an 11:30 skit with a board meeting with the president and the administrative assistant of the SCA, the Side Chick Association, Pam and Shayla. And so Pam tells Shayla she got to get her money up and not her wigs up. All right. So Pam tells Shayla she need to get her own money. Now, this is something Zachary and even Sonny been trying to tell Shayla for the longest time. She got to secure her own bag, get her own money. But Shayla been saying, his bag, gotta get the fingers right, his bag is my bag. All right, let's see what the members of the SCA are talking about tonight, or today rather.
I don't know. I feel like Squid Games is way too dark. Girl, I cannot get into it. I tried. Maybe we could do a Love Island. Okay, maybe. I heard it was kind of corny though. Really? Because they be lying. Really they be lying about being in love with people, and I'm like, if it's not real, then what are we doing? No, I thought it was real. You think that these people are really in love with each other and falling in love, and it's gonna actually work out?
First of all, Shayla, I wonder what Angelina would say with you and Pam getting all cozy like this, Netflixing and sharing covers and sharing popcorn and fruit snacks and all of this stuff. Angelina would feel some kind of way, but I mean, go on, sis.
On the long haul, or is it just for the moment? I don't know, but they've convinced the world, so they're doing something right. They are doing something right. Are you into the dating shows? I used to be. It just be seeming so fake. I don't know. I'm all about that real love. If it ain't real, don't bring it over here. And speaking of real love, it's hard to find real love. How you holding up? I don't know. I'm just taking it day by day.
Still acting crazy. Still a nutcase.
Yeah, it's hard. Shayla, how do you take care of yourself right now? Is it Anthony solely taking care of you? I mean, yes, but I take care of his child, so. Shayla, it's time for you to get your own money. It'll make you feel so much better about your situation. Right now, I think you're just like stuck in his grasp. As long as a man thinks he's taking care of you and taking care of stuff for you, he thinks he has you in like a chokehold. That's how these men think today, I'm telling you.
But I think Shayla wants to be in a chokehold because she has the mindset of a kept woman who wants to be taken care of. It's different when, that's your actual husband and y'all come upon an agreement that, hey, the wife is going to stay home, he's going to work, do whatever. But this was never her husband. But she's expecting wife treatment, and she's been given wife treatment because Anthony ain't wrapped too tight. As great of a businessman he is, he just ain't wrapped too tight. And yes, she needs to be able to take care of her own self. And I feel like if Shayla went out here and got a job and showed Anthony that he didn't need her, would that trigger something in Anthony to try to be chasing her because he wants to feel needed? He wants to feel like he's a necessity for her because he likes to be needed and a provider in many different ways. He likes to be desired in that way, I think.
On you. They like when we seemingly don't have our own because they can come in and swoop in like Superman and save the daggone day and make you feel like, oh, I needed him. He's so great. When in reality, it just gives them the power to feel like they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. Go lie, cheat, do whatever. String you along. They would do that to you if you had.
Yeah, but Shayla gave him the string and said, string me along. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, Pam, but her mother has actually raised her to be this way, it seems like. And even if she didn't raise her to be this way, when her mother found out that she's been messing with Anthony, she has been encouraging her to act like this. So it goes deeper than Shayla. You got to go back to how she's being reared, even in her adult life.
Had a job too. They will. However, if you have a job, you got your own interests and you're spending your time doing you and you are working on you, which means they don't get so much of you. Trust me, I've been there. I have no baby, so I know your situation is deeper than just walking away immediately. But before you can fully let go of everything, it's time to start thinking about how to get your own money. Get your own money. I've considered it, Pam, but I have a child to raise. You got family. We'll help out. Everybody will help you. You got a village. It may not be the biggest village in the world, but you got one.
Okay, but you guys aren't gonna watch Kai
Says
during the
who?
day.
Says who?
You have your own lives.
Okay, we have our own lives, but we want you to have your life too. We want you to get better.
Kai is my
We don't want you
responsibility.
girl, Kai is all of our responsibility. Your family.
So the misconception here is that in order for her to raise Kai, she has to be a full stay-at-home mom. I think the thing is she likes the luxury of being a stay-at-home mom, and that means being taken care of. She doesn't have to lift a finger other than giving Kai chicken nuggets and open up a fresh pack of batteries for him to play with and to get an electric shock in his gums right now. So I think the thing is she has a whole misconception because the reality is there's a lot of women who are single parents who are making it happen, who are going to work every day, going to school, working, busting their behind to make ends meet to make sure the baby has. And I think what Shayla has is a skewed view of what it means to be a parent. Like she has the old school desire of being a stay-at-home wife with a real housewife mentality. Like the two just don't mix because the reality is back in the 50s and 60s, and I think I said in a video before that women who were stay-at-home moms and homemakers, the last thing they were thinking about was going to get their nails done, their hair done, and all this kind of stuff, right? I mean, they were stay-at-home moms making sure that one pack of bacon could last a whole week. Actually cooking and cleaning, actually making things happen, actually making sure the kids were okay. The last thing they were thinking about was trying to take a trip to Jamaica. So, like I said, she has an old school desire of wanting to be a stay-at-home wife, a homemaker, with a real housewife of Atlanta mentality, and wanting to be popping every 5 seconds of her life. But I mean, hey,
Family. Shayla, when a man thinks he can take care of you, and that means he feels like he has you in a chokehold. He thinks he is your everything, your provider. When you start making your own money and doing your own thing, you get confidence about yourself and clarity. And you need clarity right now. And it's hard to have that when you're dependent on somebody else. You are fully capable of getting it together. Being a mom is a great job. But when you get you a career and you start doing your own thing, girl, nothing like it.
Pam ain't telling her nothing wrong. She really ain't. She really, even though even though they both side chicks, she ain't telling her nothing wrong. I've been saying it for a long time. She need to have a career, something going for her own self. She needs to have an identity outside of Anthony. Anthony, who's not even her husband. Okay, Anthony is somebody that she plotted on, and that she had him before a limited time only. So she does need to get her life together, get a career, get you something going, get a trade under your belt, do something. Make stuff happen for your own self, so that even if a man walks away from you today or tomorrow, you straight.
Nothing like it.
You know what, Pam? You're pretty cool.
You know you like me. You starting to like me a little bit.
You growing up a little.
Yeah, but let's see what Angelina has to say. So I think that what Pam is saying, it may be registered in Shayla's mind, but it won't be until Anthony starts to prove and demonstrate that he not gonna be taking care of her no more, where she might actually think about this. And I probably bet you if Shayla get her life together, if Shayla, stop showing Anthony that she's so pressed for him, it's gonna throw him off. And he gonna be chasing her again because he gonna want to. Now he gonna start saying she ambitious, she don't need him, and that might actually throw him and Amber's marriage off because it's something going on over here that he ain't got his finger on. But I don't know. I mean, Pam ain't really say nothing wrong. I wish somebody would have been saying this to Shayla sooner, like her mother, who has a real chokehold on her. But I mean, hey, put your thoughts in the comments. Now I know there's a 9:30 skit. I'm about to get to it. All right, like, tag, share, subscribe.